The difference between a one-night stand and a long, fruitful marriage is the difference between a generalist and a specialist when it comes to selling. Now, this type of content is maybe not going to be for everybody, but the amount of money that a specialist makes versus a generalist is just unfathomable. I hope you enjoy my content, and I hope it gives you a different perspective, not only on selling, but on how to build a proper customer pipeline. Let's get into this content. When working in a sales environment or any high pressure environment where there's selling, there's actual either B2B, business to business, or business to customer environment. That type of company normally always experiences a very high turnover in salespeople. Now, there's a couple of reasons, but one of the main reasons are most salespeople know just enough to sell a product, meaning just enough to speak about, in our industry, for example, credit life. They know just enough about credit life to sell the product. They are not experts. They don't go and reverse engineer the product and properly qualify a customer. Does this client need credit life? Does this client need top-up cover? They just sell it because it's something that they have to do without going deeper in understanding. That's a generalist. Let's take a specialist, for example. A specialist always sells from a place of, I'm here to serve you, and I'm going to find a whole bunch of questions to ask you to make sure that you are qualified for this product and you actually need it. Now, I have a sales training meeting every other day with the sales team, and a couple of days ago we're processing, and it's a bunch of young people, we're processing exactly that, reverse engineering. And I ask a very nice young guy, handsome guy in the audience, I say to him, all right, when you approach a girl in a bar environment, what are you seeking to achieve? Because you're young, you're not married, he's a good looking guy. He says, what do you mean? I said, are you approaching this woman or this girl to have the intention to meet the parents? Everybody laughs. He says, no, not him. So what are you trying to achieve when you approach this girl? He says, no, she's going to have an experience. Okay, she's going to have an experience. Now we're going to have an experience. So that's the intent. Okay, say to him, you're an amateur. If you approach sales that way, that means every single customer walking through the door is a one-dimensional relationship. Customer comes in, we have an experience, we sell you, you move over, next, and you never follow up that customer and build a relationship. I said, here's how you should look at it. Customer standing in front of you, stand towards the side, and then you can see the whole family tree. So when you meet the customer, you want to meet the parents, you want to meet the grandparents, you want to meet the kids, you want to meet the extended family and friendship circle. Why? Because at one or other stage in those people's lives, you may be able to serve them. So rather than a one-night stand, you want to have a long, fruitful marriage with each and every customer. What that does in 5 to 10 years is build a pipeline that is so full that without you having to go and seek new customers, that family and extended friendship circle just comes to you, and you end up sitting back, serving everybody, being a good person, a good leader in the company, getting noticed, and getting offered positions of higher value and higher income. After a salesperson, perhaps a branch manager, national manager, perhaps a general manager, perhaps a dealer principal of a big dealership one day. And that's the difference between a salesperson who wants to build a career in sales and long-term make a ton of money, and a person that's an amateur that jumps around from ship to ship, and every time there's accountability or there's a problem, there's a tough conversation, just jumps over to the next one, wakes up one morning in their late 40s or 50s, don't have a full customer, amateurs, and they disappear like cockroaches out of the industry. If you find yourself in an environment where the leadership team is one that gives you the knowledge, teaches you, is willing to teach you without politics, without, we'll only do it for this person, not for you, gives you the knowledge to improve in a way that you can see this person has actually done it before. He's done it. He's got moral authority over the subject. He has created a lot of high income individuals around him. If that leadership team is that, the company, the vehicle, is fast enough and strong enough to be able to take your income all the way up, and the reputation of that company is strong enough to be able to wear that shirt, that uniform, that brand, that name, and represent it proudly, then perhaps before you jump ship or before you seek another ship to go and cruise on, ask yourself the question, am I generalist? Am I looking for a one-night stand with this company, with this customer? Or do I want to go all the way and I want to get married and have a beautiful life? Because unlike architecture or lawyers or any highly paid profession, you are still capped. There's still a cap on your income. Sales, no cap. You write your own check. If you work hard and you push and you out-improve and you outwork your competitors, you'll have a very, very beautiful life. Hope you enjoyed this content. I hope I added value into your life. If I did, please leave me a comment, a like button, and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.